So, hi everyone, welcome again to I guess I said it podcast. It's been a while since I came here. Um, it has been a while since I came here, and it's a lot of things because of a lot of things going on here and there. But being a Mother's Day, it was Mother's Day the other day. I guess I told myself that I wanted to come here and share my experience of being a mom and of what I expected after becoming a mom. Um, a child comes with a lot of things: happiness, anxiety, unpreparedness. But all in all, they are blessings. Um, there are a lot of advices that come from outside, from different people, mostly experienced mom, that they all try to make you do things on how they did. But I think every person comes with their own way of taking care of their child. People might come from different directions to try and tell you what to do, but the best thing is try and do it your way. Take the advices that you think are right for you, and some of them do not take them. Um, for me, motherhood came with a lot of changes. Before I became a mom, I loved sleep a lot. Technically, I loved to sleep, like a good sleep, a good and a long sleep, a beauty sleep. But when the child came, a lot of crying at night, a lot of waking up. You have to give your baby some meal in the middle of the night, a lot of not having sleep. Our parents always tell us that in the afternoons or in the daytime, when the baby sleeps, you have to sleep too so that you can get enough rest. But for some of us, sleeping in the daytime is something we do not know how to do. So I do not know how to sleep in the middle of the day. I do not do that. So when my baby was sleeping in the middle of the day, I did not sleep. I could not sleep. So I used to have a lot of people. Okay, our moms always tell us that, but when you look at the reality of things, when the baby is sleeping in the daytime, that's when you have the time to do what you as a mom want to do, and a lot of choices in the house. That is if you do not have someone to help you. That is the time you want to take your bath. That is the time you want to wash the house. You want to wash the utensils. You want to do 100 things at one time, you know. And they tell us that if the baby sleeps, you have to go to sleep. That time you wake up, try and do things faster, 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 faster before the baby wakes up. And I had a lot of headaches because of not enough sleep. It was, I think, that period when my baby was still so young. It was one of the worst periods. But when they continue growing, things change. Um, Even when you become a mom, you lose a lot of friends. Apart from losing friends, these people will always be there and see you so normal, but you will always feel like they do not know what I am going through. Even if you tell them, they do not understand because they are not moms yet. So you at times take take yourself away from your friends, thinking that they left you. But I always feel like friends should be from the same background or the same circle. If you're a mom, find other mom friends. You will get to understand each other with your problems, and what you talk about will be common. Being a mom, you always talk about my child, my child, my child, this, my child, that. If you talk about your child to people with no children, they won't understand what you're talking about. But if you get friends who have children like you do and talk these things, they will understand. You lose friends, you lose sleep, you go back from what you had planned for your future. If you wanted to maybe pursue something, you have to wait until the baby reaches a certain age so that you can go ahead and pursue whatever you wanted to pursue. You know, uh, uh, some days or years of your lives or months go way back because you have to wait until your baby reaches a certain age so that you can pursue whatever you wanted to. But that doesn't mean that you cannot be a mom and still be a successful woman. You can be a mom and still be a successful woman. All this is possible. Be focused. Motherhood is so nice. It's a blessing and it's one of the best things to ever happen to someone. But it comes, if you're not ready, it messes with you a little bit, but later on, you get to catch up with life. It also comes with is it postpartum depression? Here you get it, like this thing is real. Sometimes I used to feel like people, they're just talking like this is nothing, but you, when you get to experience it hand on, that's when you believe that the depression is real. You feel lonely, you feel tired, you feel depressed, you feel like you're nothing. You don't want to get dressed, look smart, you just want to be there. That's depression. You're just numb to everything. You're just there, not getting up, getting dressed, looking nice. It comes a time when you just want to be in the house, do nothing, be be with no one, but at the same time you feel lonely. You feel like no one cares about you. That, I think, was the depression part that I had, maybe. Because with me, I never even told my friends that I had given birth for them to come and see me. So none of them came to see me with my young baby until she was about, none of them came to visit even up to now. But it's okay. It was my choice to keep my pregnancy and my baby a secret, since at that time I was going through something, and it's okay. But I feel like people should understand that mothers always want people around at some point. I know at some point they want space for them to understand who they are, their new surrounding, the baby. But still, at some point, they need people to help them and to tell them that everything is going to be okay. You need to be checking up on your friend moms once in a while, you know, check up on them, hear them out, talk to them, get to catch up a little bit. At least they will feel they have someone who care about them, even if they're moms. Being a mom makes you grow up so quickly because you have to understand that there's this little being looking up to you. Everything they need is up to you to get it. You have to understand what they want and give them the best in life, be it healthcare, be it education, be it food, be it the other, the recreational stuff. They need all these things at the best they can get. You want to give them the best, but at times you cannot, because you got the baby when you are not financially prepared. Sometimes babies come when we are not prepared, but that's still okay, because there afterward you can pull yourself up and get things together and life continues. But if you have the chance and the ability to get a child when you're ready for it, that should be it. Do not get a child without thinking of how this child is going to be or how this child is going to grow up. I feel like it's, if you get your first child when you are not ready, Get yourself together, pull yourself up, dust your clothes, get your life together. Make sure that when you get your other child, you are ready for them. You know, the way is prepared for them to come, and you are financially ready, you're physically ready, you're mentally ready, you're emotionally ready to take upon that journey of motherhood again. But if the first child came with you not being ready, it's still okay. No one is going to criticize you. Just be upright and make sure that you take care of your child the level best you can. It's my second time celebrating Happy Mother's Day. The first time was not that serious, but this time I feel like I'm truly a mom. I've embraced being a mom. A lot comes with being a mom, and I feel like I've gone through all that journey to be sure that I feel good being a mom. I feel good going out with my kid. I feel good being called mom, and I feel blessed. I feel care. I feel like I have been cared for and I have someone to care for. I have a life to live. I have someone to live for. Like it, I have someone to live for right now. I'm living for my child. I'm living for myself. People always say the first thing you should live for is for you. Live for you, for yourself. Do not live for anyone else. Live for yourself first. Make sure you are cool with your career. You are cool with your surroundings, your home, your your expectations, your whatever you want. You. If you're cool with you, then you're going to be cool with other people around you. You know, I feel like if you're satisfied with who you are at the current state you are, or at whatever place you are, then you'll be cool with other people around you. Um, yeah, happy Mother's Day. And I feel like every day we should be celebrating moms every day. It shouldn't be like one single time, one single day that you're like, hey, let me appreciate my mom, let me holler at my mom. And like it should be like something you do oftenly, because moms are the greatest things that someone could ever want or have. I think people who don't have moms understand me a lot, because being without a mom is hard, and being without a mom and being a mom at the same time is hard, because where it's hard but still something to look at. Thank you. Let's meet again. Bye.